Well, it's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? All right, y'all. This had to throw on my Mr. Rogers. Dig. Only a real, how can I explain this? Everybody can't rock no Mr. Rogers, you know what I'm saying? You have to be thorough, you have to be official to rock a Mr. Rogers, okay? Check it out. Check out I'm ready for the holiday, y'all. Yeah, say what you want. I got a Mr. Rogers jacket. Check out the button on it. Watch this. I got the button. Alright? This ain't just regular stuff, This is my Mr. Rogers. Y'all never thought y'all see Cheney Live with a Mr. Rogers on. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another vlog, y'all. Okay? This particular vlog, let me turn my hat around for this one. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I mess up my dadas. Gotta keep my dadas nice. Anyway, make a long story short, y'all. This particular video is about repeating cycles, okay, when it comes to starting a new year. Repeating cycles when it comes to starting a new year. Now, every year we all have things that we want to change in our lives. We all have things that we want to accomplish. We have things that we want to improve on, start working on, resolutions. We all say, you know what, this is a new year. I'm getting this out of my life. I'm getting that out of my life. Excuse me, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing that. You know what I mean? We all have different things that we want to do and accomplish and make different in our lives every new year. But what is happening is we're having trouble breaking the cycles. We're having trouble breaking the cycles. We want to get up at the same time, go to bed at the same time. We want to eat the same things. We want to listen to the same music. We want to watch the same shows. We want to do everything the same, but we want to eliminate this one thing. It's hard to break the cycles that way, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you have to shock yourself into this new beginning. In order to change one thing that is affecting your life tremendously, in order to change that one thing that if you say to yourself, if I could change this one thing, it'll make everything better. It'll make everything different. It'll affect so many other things greatly, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. We always get stuck with that thing. That one thing we want to remove, that one thing we want to change. We always get stuck with it. Like, we may be able to stop doing it for a few days. We may be able to eliminate it for a few weeks. We may even be able to eliminate it for a few months. It could be eating habits. It could be smoking, drinking, whatever your vice is, whatever it is that you feel is setting you back, right? But the reality is this. In order to change that one thing, it's going to require a whole 360-degree change in your regular, everyday behavioral pattern. You may say, you know what, I'm going to start working out. Easier said than done, I know. But guess what? don't only start working, don't only say you're going to start working out. You may have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. You may have to add a certain element to that particular achievement in order to make it work. If you know you get up at 8 o'clock every morning or 7 o'clock and you have a certain routine, but you want to incorporate something new into that routine, if you continue to get up at that same time, I promise you it's going to be so much harder to break that cycle of what you've been doing for the past year. You're going to have to be extreme in your changes. You might have to change 5 things in order to get that one thing taken care of. It's early right now. We got I don't have my watch on me, y'all. But we got like we got a few more weeks before the new year, y'all. It ain't even Christmas yet. So what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to take time to think about not only that 1 or 2 things that we want to do different. Not only that 1 or 2 resolutions. It may get to a point where you're like, okay, I want to get this certain person out of my life. Or I want to bring this certain person closer to me and bring them closer into my life, right? All right. You got to change your pattern. You have to change your pattern. And you can't change your schedule with school. You can't change your schedule with work. You can't change your schedule with things on the outside. But there's a lot of changes you can make on the inside that will definitely affect those changes that you truly want to make. You know what I mean? You might want to communicate with a certain person a little bit more often. Okay? The problem could have been you that didn't have time. They were busy. You know what I mean? You may have to be the one to you may have to be the one to incorporate those changes in order to get them on board. You know, if you are trying to rid a certain person out of your life that has been a bad influence on you, then you may have to change the places that you commonly go. Okay? You have a certain spot that you enjoy going to. The person that you want to avoid comes to that spot. They know where to find you. They know where you are. Okay? So they know they can come to that spot and see you whenever they want. And then when they come to that spot, you're like, oh, there he is. Or there she go again. She always come here because she know this is my spot. Change your spot. Know what I mean? Change your spot. Okay? If you're struggling because you want to work out, you like, look, every day I get up at 8, so at 9 o'clock I'm going to go to the gym. But you know for the past few months at 9 o'clock you cooking eggs and bacon and stuff, right? Get up earlier. Be like, I tell you what, I'm going to get up at 5 now, and then I'm going to go to the gym. Then I'm going to come home and do my eggs and bacon. You know what I mean? These things, these changes that we want to make, we can be more effective at breaking the cycle, but we have to find the additional changes that will affect that one change. Does that make sense? All right. So with that being said in mind, if it's one major thing you want to stop doing, you know, if you want to stop watching a certain show, let's say it's a certain show you watch, you know it influences you negatively, you know it gives you negative thoughts, you know what time it come on, you're always available at that time for that show, then you might have to not be available at that time for that show. You may have to be somewhere else. Sometimes we can't even go be in the house, you know, for certain situations. Like if I go home, I know I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna be lazy, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm not gonna get nothing done, I'm not gonna do this. In order to start to break that cycle and that pattern, you may have to be like, you know what? I'm not going home. You know, on my days off, I'm always laying around, I'm always tired, I never wanna do nothing, I never wanna do this. Okay, say, all right, so I'm gonna make myself go and stay out. Go to the library, read your book, get online, stay out of the house. If your negative influences are coming from home, not from people necessarily, sometimes it can be from people, but sometimes it's just the environment. Sometimes in order for you to change the great things you want to do, the environment that you're in, not saying it's bad, it's your home, it's beautiful, you love it, you made it comfortable, but you could have made it so comfortable that you can't get out of a certain pattern in order to get the things done that you really want to do. So you may have to avoid your beautiful, comfortable home, okay, in order to get certain things done, or at least in order to break the pattern. You may not be able to be home on your days off for a certain amount of months while you are trying to break the cycle of laziness or eating too much. You know you got your favorite food at the house. You know you could cook it anytime you want. Stay out of the house. You got a shopping addiction. You know you spending more money than you should. You know this. I'm going to stop shopping so much. I'm going to stop spending my money crazily. Okay, if that's a word, I made it up if it ain't. Give me credit. But I'm going to stop I want to stop shopping. Stay out of the store. Stay out of the mall. Delete the Amazon app from your phone, eBay. Eliminate that stuff. And I promise you, you'll be able to have that stuff again, but you got to give yourself time to physically break the cycle of these things that you want to change in your life, man. It's easier said than done. I got some cycles I need to break. I'm breaking something right now. Something I could, man, you know, like I got this stuff called cheat days, right? Cheat days. Like I try to eat healthy all week, but on my days off, I'm like, that's a cheat day. But then when I cheat, I go so hard that it's like all of the days that I ate healthy didn't even make a difference. You dig? So with that being said, y'all, even I have to avoid some things. You know what I mean? I can't go like it's not, I could go right now and go tear it up somewhere, boy. One of my favorite spots, I could go to the seafood spot up the street. I could get me a fried seafood platter. It got fried shrimp, fish. It got fried oysters, y'all. French fries. Shucks, man. Where else could I go? It's a lot of places, man. I got a fish spot around the corner. I mean, they go hard. They so delicious. I could go there right now as we speak. But I am breaking a cycle, y'all. So I'm encouraging y'all to do the same thing. So I know that I cannot go anywhere. I have to stay in the house. If I go anywhere, I'm going to go to a spot and I'm going to eat good, because my idea was if I eat healthy for the majority of the time, I could eat freely once or twice a week. But that freely eating was so freely that it was just bam. It was just taking me, it just wasn't, it was just doing the same thing as if I did certain things every day. So I'm in the house, y'all. And I encourage y'all to do the same. If your vices for change is inside of your home, then you need to be out of the house. You need to go for a walk. If you don't have, like, man, I don't have nothing to do, go to the library. Where else could you go? Anywhere, man. Just get out of the house. If it's stuff on your television, or if it's stuff on your computer that's not good for you, that you're trying to get rid of, get out of the house. Leave your computer home, get out of the house. Run from it. So, with all that being said, y'all, this is your encouragement for breaking the cycles. Every year we say we want to do so many great things, and our patterns are what are setting us back every time. Break the pattern, break the cycle, set yourself free, and let's really do it this year. We did some things last year, yes. We stopped chewing gum. We did a couple small things. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop skipping when I walk. Just simple stuff. But now it's time for us to make the necessary adjustments to tackle some of these bigger challenges that we struggle with, that we keep saying every year we're gonna do it and not do. So with all that being said, y'all, this is your boy Cheney Live. I love y'all. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. Continue to subscribe, like the videos, share the videos, and I'll be back at y'all with some more good content, man. I love y'all. It's a pleasure, and I will see you on the next vlog. Out.